boots on the ground, putting it down, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. My friends, thank you very, very much. Welcome back. It is shaping up, my friends, to be a rough week. We'll talk about it. We'll take a look at a couple charts here, and we'll see exactly where we stand here, my friends. But the beginning of the week here, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday night. Futures are down right now. We'll see, overnight they can pop back up. You know how that goes. A couple housekeeping things here. You private students, Scoop Team private students, your newsletter is out. We have brought back the zero graveyard, and there are some, unfortunately, some uranium stocks that will probably go up, but make no mistake about it, they may be headed to the zero graveyard. And we're naming them now because we're looking at better quality stocks right now, especially with the United States putting in billions and possibly, and Kazatomprom maybe on the verge of being out of the picture here. We'll see how that goes, guys. It's still very, very fluid, but we'll see how that goes, and we'll just play it by ear. But the catalysts right now and the fundamentals for uranium are really good. We'll see if some of these companies can hold their averages. I mean, a lot of the companies are really beat up, guys. We're beat up too. Some of our lithium plays, some of our uranium plays are just beat up. Cannabis. I updated a Bitcoin update also in the newsletter. And some of these areas have just been beat down, but there are glimmers of hope here and there. So without further ado, I want to show you guys a couple of charts here, and just be careful this week. Take a look at SPY, SPY. It's below its 200-day moving average, as you know. A lot of volatility here, guys. These things are up and down and up and down. The Qs are the same way. The NASDAQ, these technology stocks have been hit, so I don't think, I don't really think reverse splits are going to, not reverse splits, but forward splits and whatever all they're doing are going to save some of these stocks like Amazon, and Google's going to do one, Tesla's going to do one. They could split all day, but sooner these things are going down. The Qs must get trading sideways, down. Big flush day at the end of the week. One thing, guys, we're going to be looking at this week is we look at Cameco holding its 200-day moving average. Now, if Cameco, which is arguably the leader in this sector as far as the stocks are concerned, part of that 4.3 billion that the U.S. is talking about, Cameco will do well in sympathy with some of the United States stocks like UEC. You look at a stock like that, it's holding its 200-day moving average. We'll see how they do this week, because I believe early in the week these things could flush down, the overall market. But if we can hold this average here, be in that area for the 200-day, and we can hold this week and maybe the following week, I think we will be okay, guys. Energy Fuels, UUUU, is just below its 200-day moving averages. It's holding on, guys. It's holding on. It's not, going down, trading sideways. It's holding on. But they will do well also when we talk about 4.3 billion proposal for domestic uranium sources. Encore is another United States company that will do very, very well. It is below its 200-day moving average right now, but keep an eye on Encore, especially if it flushes down into where we were picking it up at in the 80s and 90 cents and stuff in that area, which was a good pickup spot. We'll see how that goes with Encore. Can you guys read this? It is Twitter. I don't like to go to Twitter that much, but Jim Pelchet and John Byrne, they did a good job here. This is Jim, right, talking about remember 232? We covered 232 and we thought Trump was going to sign off and we were going to get some production in. Well, it didn't happen, right? But Jim points out that the U.S. utilities, their comments were shameful because they never thought there'd be sanctions, and they could care less if there was any homegrown uranium because they're addicted to cheap uranium. That's the bottom line, And Jim pointed that out. They didn't want. Now they've done an about face here. And John points out, unfortunately, this is why we're in the predicament we're in. Corporations selling us down the river for cheap imports, forward-thinking, patriotic. Give me a break. We don't produce anything tangible anymore, but these gutless shits will still come begging cap in hand. Wow, that's telling it like it is. And these are two veterans now. And Jim will follow Jim for a while. He works in the industry. He knows his stuff. And he followed that all the way. And it's really shameful at what happened, guys. But we'll follow these two on Twitter. And they will definitely enlighten you and have you laughing and knowledgeable, but fun, they're telling it like it is, guys. There's been an about face. Chalmers and Marinati, they're going to run uranium in America. And, UR Energy, these guys, Jeff Glenda, these guys that went and fought for America to have uranium. And now, see, they're going to have to come through those guys. These utilities, they're going to have to come through those guys again. And it's so ironic that they dogged America out, and now they've got their hand out for. These are people within the country. I'm not talking about people outside. I'm talking about American utilities that it's just cheap. Cheap. We don't produce nothing. That's my rant. Not like those guys, but they put it more eloquently than me every time. But that you guys have a great day. God bless you. Take care.